Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do some simple motion tracking. What the final project will look like is that a graphic, an image, or a word will track along with a piece of an element in a video that moves. So this could be tracked to somebody's head as they're jumping around. You could show what their thoughts are. I'm going to, in this example, show what it looks like to have an image attached to a finger that is moving. Okay, so what I have on here is I've captured a video. It's this one right here. To create a new composition, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag it right down on top of this film-looking thing. What that does is it makes a composition that fits the same frame size as the video that I've dragged down there. What I then have is the video in there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of text on there. We'll do text this time. What I'm going to say is thumb. And I'm going to track that thumb as it moves around. So let me just resize this just a little bit. I'm going to put it right here for now. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to go up to Window, and I'm going to make sure that my tracker is checked. If it's not checked, your window might look like that. I'm going to go down, I'm going to turn on Tracker. I'm then going to go down, click on the video that I would like to track, and I'm going to go up to Track Motion. What you're going to see is an object pop up that has 3 different parts to it. It's got the outer box, an inner box, and the T right there, that plus sign. The plus sign is the most important part of this. It is where it's going to track from. The inner and outer boxes are the search area. The larger search area that you have, the longer it's going to take to track it. So what the inner box does is this is where the general area that we'd like to track. And then the outer box, if you hold down Control, you can stretch in just one dimension. Otherwise, it stretches in multiple dimensions. So what I want to do is I really want to focus in on that thumbnail and give it just a little bit of space to track. And I'm going to pull my my X right on the white, right there. The reason I do that is that, is that it gives it a good contrast to look for. Okay? So what you're going to do now is I have set my target motion to go to thumb. That is the word thumb. You could put it to a null layer and then have multiple things attached to it. But let's just do it simple this time. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and say Analyze Forward. And what you're going to see is the video starts, it's playing, and it's going to put points as it tracks the video across. If it gets off, you can stop it and start it again. So you'll notice right now, it's got the blue dots, which show where the thumb used to be. And right now, do you see how it kind of got off? You kind of have to watch it a little bit and make sure that it's staying on the location that you want it to. You just make adjustments as you see fit. And the track area it got off a little bit, so we're just going to move it back over, give it a little bit of a correction, and we'll go ahead and just continue on with it. And you'll see that it's happy now again. It's tracking the spot that we want it to. If it does go off too much, you can stop it and fix your points and then move it back to where it needs to be. So right now, it's a little bit off, but it's okay. I think it's going to be A-okay. Now, just for the purposes of this tutorial, this is something that you would have to watch very closely, make sure that it's tracking just as needed. You'll hit the stop button and then adjust it up and over if you need to, and then continue on with it. So again, it went off, but you can just fix it as it goes. Once you're happy with the way it looks, you're going to say apply. What that does is it's going to take the motion tracked data and put it onto the thumb word text. So when we say apply, it's going to say apply the X and Y dimensions because we're not tracking in 3 dimensions. We do not have the Z axis as well. So we have X and Y, we say OK, and now we have our word thumb going along with our thumb. Just as an example. Let's go ahead and we're going to do a RAM preview. It's going to take a second for it to spin up, but you'll notice that thumb is following along with thumb. Okay? And you can see the point where I stopped the tracking. Certainly you'd want to track through the entirety of your video, but just for the sake of this tutorial, I just wanted to show you the front part of this. So just to play it through one more time, as you move your finger, the word thumb moves around. You noticed a little bit of jumpiness. I wasn't following it exactly. Okay? What the goal of this is by the end is for you to have tracked an object on a video, attached external things to it, so like a picture or word to it. Okay? You'll have just a couple of days to get this accomplished. I really would like to see these turned in by Friday. And it's just going to show proficiency working with After Effects, the tracker.